I guess this is welcome to my little corner of YouTube. Oh my goodness. I think I'm trying to do this numerous times. It wasn't really a matter of me being too afraid to try, but it wasn't something that I aligned with before, but I feel so aligned now. I'm ready for you guys. I don't want to give you guys expectations of what my life looks like. I want you to have your own ideas of what my life looks like and let it just flow, because when I give you a specific image of myself and I tell you what I am instead of showing you what I am, but I don't reach those standards and I don't do things as I say that I would, or if I say, oh, I like this type of music, I like jogging, I like painting, and you guys don't see me painting for a couple of months, then I'm going to feel obligated to do a little bit of explaining. I don't want to put pressure on myself. You guys can just get to know me by watching my videos and coming with your own conclusions of what I like, what type of music I listen to. This is just my corner. This is my life. This is just me. This is just me.
Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? It goes 1 by 1, even 2 by 2. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's go. Dip it low, then you bring it up slow. Run it up 1 time, run it back once more. Come run, run, run. Everybody move, run. Let me see you move, run. Look it to the groove, done. Shake it to the moon because the sun. Everybody in the club, give me a run, run. If you ready to move, say yeah. One time for your mind, say yeah. Well, I'm ready for it. Come, let me show you. You want to groove, I'ma show you how to move. Come, Mr. DJ, someone you replay.
My 2025 was a roller coaster. I had many experiences. I was fresh out of varsity. I'm a varsity dropout, not by choice, and it really affected my mental health. I couldn't move, I couldn't get out of my house for like 2 months. I remember how anxious I was stepping into the workplace, stepping into society, and how that really played with my mental. I couldn't interact with people. I have to meet people, network with people, so that my network grows and I also grow as a human being. So it was just a crazy time for me. Then I integrated into society slowly, had my own place. I dreamt about it, but I never thought of it as a goal or something that I was able to attain, because it seemed so far-fetched, and that really spoke to how I feel about myself and my capabilities and what I think I am capable of. And I was able to manifest a life for myself because I had to look within, reassess what my values are, reassess what my insecurities are, how I view myself as an individual, because of course those negative thoughts do come, and they came heavily. I let them consume me for the longest time, and I was just really slowing down my own progress. We cannot run away from being victims to things that how our families have failed us, or just how society has failed us. But at the end of the day, it does become your duty to take care of yourself, to listen to your bodies, to listen to what triggers your body, and to heal yourself, to be kind to yourself. And for me, I really think I expected people to be kind to me when I wasn't kind to myself. And I always used to ask myself, why do I keep attracting people who aren't kind to me? Why do I keep attracting people who don't care about me? Why do I keep attracting people whose values don't align with mine, or people who don't value me as much as I value them? And I had to look at myself and I'm like, do you really value yourself as much as you think you value yourself? Do you love yourself as much as you think you love yourself? Because any person that is in your life, that is in your circle, that is in your reality is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And I had to reassess how I feel about myself. It took a lot of regulation and learning myself for me to get to a place and be like, actually, I deserve this, and I'm gonna get it. I literally told myself I deserve to have a place of my own. I deserve to work in the industry that I want to work in. My dream reality, I am living in it now. I had to really take some time to myself, shut out all the noise, and just relearn myself. And that has been such a beautiful journey for me. I'm still growing into that, just growing into my spirituality, growing into the woman that I am right now. I needed to walk through the beginning stages of this journey alone, so that I know for sure, and I can be 100% honest with myself that number one, this is the kind of journey I wanted to go on. Number two, I have a strong foundation of the journey that I'm walking in, so that when other people join me in this journey, whether you like it or whether you're not, I am strong in the sense that I know this is the journey I'm supposed to be working on. I did this shit alone, and I did it. So I can still do it alone if needs be. If I lose the support, if I gain or lose support, I know that at the end of the day, I can do this alone because I did it. So yeah, I'm really grateful. Being a creative in Cape Town, literally in the mix. I've always been in the mix. I am in the mix. The mix right now is dirty. The mix right now is a backstabbing, dirty, creative mix in Cape Town. It is crazy out there. The reason why there's a lack of opportunities is because if someone feels like they can't use you to their financial and social climbing benefits outside of your creativity, they're not going to want to work with you. It's a crazy thing. Most people use people or collaborate with people purely to social climb in the city, and it is scary. How have I been able to navigate through that and to continue creating? First of all, I don't collaborate with people who don't want to collaborate with me. I work with people who see my value, who see my creativity, and people who see me. Not only value my art, value me as a human being, value me enough to not want to sleep with me, number one. Value me enough to see my talent, see potential, and not underestimate me. Those three things, there's a big lack of in the city. If you are a woman and you want to collaborate with someone, there are 2 out of 3 chances they're going to want to sleep with you. What I think works for me and what could work for others that want to change when it comes to this is, first of all, work with who wants to work with you. If someone doesn't see your value, they will never see your value until you show yourself outside of them. If you carry on working with people who don't see your value, you will still be below them. If you still work with someone that doesn't see your value, you will still be below them. Remove yourself from situations that don't serve you, because it will eat you out on the inside, and that is what they want. They will draw your energy, steal your ideas, and go collaborate with people they can social climb from. And then you will literally scroll on social media one day and be like, wait, isn't this what I told this person that we should do? But they're going on and doing it with somebody else. Yeah, because you opened your mouth to somebody that doesn't see your worth, doesn't see your value as an artist, and they went and did that shit with somebody they value. They value your work, but they don't see you worthy enough of putting that out there. So leave situations that don't serve you. I have done that. It has been very hard. I have been tiptoeing around people, begging people to see my worth as a creative, but they didn't. And once I stepped out of those circles, once I showed myself, showed who I am outside of those people, oh honey, the wheels really do turn. So you really need to see yourself as somebody that is worthy of respect in this industry, no matter what you do. No matter if you have 5 followers, 10,000 followers, 50k followers, 1,000 followers, see your value. If you as an artist see your value. The other thing is just creating even when there's no money there. Create even when there's no money there. What capitalism has done to us, it's really taken out the joy of creating without. And we need to get back into the flow of creating just for the fun of it. Meeting up with people, creating bomb shit for the sake of creating bomb shit. For the love of it, for the love that comes deep down here, comes out of here, and comes out of here, you know? It really brings back the joys. Planning things with people who you can see that they see the beauty in this project and they want to see it come into fruition, not because of the money that will flow from it, but because of the beauty and the lives that it will change, right? We need to start creating for political and social change again. We need to. It has been a big part of creativity and a big part of art in history, and we need to create history in the current times. We've literally separated politics and creativity. Majorly. It hasn't been, the change has been insane. Our ancestors, the people who created the songs that we danced to now in the apartheid era, they created as a protest, as a way to say that I am here, I was here. Remember me in 20 years time. Remember me in 50 years time. I am scared that we won't be remembered because we're not putting shit out there that makes a real impact in people's lives. We literally create for trends, things that will give us cheap fulfillment for now, but not things that have a long-lasting effect, not things that will have the impact to change people's lives. And that is scary to witness. We need to create for change again. Essentially, obviously, we do all want abundance, right? Money is abundance. Money is not evil. We need to change our relationship with money as well. Of course, I said that don't focus on the money. The money will follow. The abundance will follow. If you move in abundance, if you personally move in abundance, every role you take up, whether you are making 100 rand, 200 rand, 50,000, a million, work like you are earning a million. Work like you're earning a million. Because once you value yourself and you value your work, the abundance will follow. That is the rule of life. That is the rule of money. It is a currency. You keep flowing, it flows. Currency means current. It's something that is flowing. So if you continue flowing, the money will also continue flowing. Keep creating. So those are things that have really kept me creating, especially now in the area that I am in. I am looking forward to just working with people that want to work with me, making memories, making impactful art, changing the lives of people that I can, because I have always been an advocate for change. So yeah, I'm really excited to make impactful art that will change the lives of people, because I did politics in university and I am also a creative, so I know how to bring the two things together. So I'm really excited to do that. Yeah, that's my journey as a creative.